I have two cats, and I'm not trying to be like cat person, dog person. I'm not trying to say cats are better. They are not. They suck. Cats are jerks. I have one of my cats will watch me scoop the litter box and then get right in it immediately and take a shit while trying to make eye contact with me. That is prison intimidation shit. No, cats are not cool. But I do have these two cats, and then recently one of my cats, he started to get really skinny, he started to get all weird. And I did what all of us would do when one of your pets gets sick, because you want to be a good person. I immediately took him to the vet, and I take him in to the vet, and I say, my kitty's sick. I'll do anything. Please help my kitty. Cost is no object. Please figure it out. The doctor does all these expensive tests, comes back and says, so, turns out your cat has diabetes. And I said, okay, cool. Seems like I'm going to get it eventually, so we'll have more in common, right? Like, something to talk about while we're eating Oreos and watching Netflix. This seems like a win, doctor. He's like, no, there's a lot of stuff you have to do for a cat with diabetes. And of course, I want to be a good person. Like, okay, tell me what it is. Tell me what I got to do for my poor little kitty. He said, the first thing you got to do, insulin. You have to buy insulin, a bottle every month. The stuff I think you should get, $350 a bottle. Every single time. The next thing you need to do, needles. You have to get needles to give the insulin. Those are gonna be like 50 or 60 bucks every single time. You need one of those every month. Then you're gonna have to bring him into my office every single month to draw his blood, check his numbers, make sure he's okay, make sure he's healthy. That's gonna be like $500, $600 every single time. And then all of a sudden, this cat that I thought I loved so very much, I looked at him and said, so, is there a chute out front I can push him into? Or do you have like a take a kitty, leave a kitty thing out front? And the doctor's like, okay, I get it. I can see you're like a Costco level of love for your animal. So we put him on the generic everything. He's doing fine. He's doing great. I have more people come up to me about this joke after shows than any joke I've ever done. He is fine. He's doing really well. He's back at work and everything. Be cool. Be cool. The other thing the doctor kept going at me about was the needles. He was so aggressive about the needles. He kept saying, you gotta be sure you can only use each needle once. You can't try to reuse it to try to save money. You gotta like get them into a special container so they're not just exposed. And when that container gets full, you have to take them to a Walgreens and you have to pay the Walgreens to dispose of those needles. And this happened when I still lived in the Tenderloin. And I looked him in the eye and I'm like, dude, I live on Geary and Leavenworth in fucking San Francisco. That shit gets full, I'm walking out on the street like Johnny Needlesea, dude. Like, only use once, buy a tabby cat, everyone. Enjoy.